It's a big win. Anytime you can get a road win in this league, I'm going to tell you something. You know, we'll take it by half a point if they give it to us.
Our first road win, Coach Caldwell put a lot of emphasis on trying to get our road team established. You know, he knew it was going to be tough. Miami's an excellent team. We knew it was going to go down to the fourth quarter. We were just hoping we'd have a chance to win it in the end, and we scored. And our defense, held them when it counted. So it's a good win. It's a short week. We'll have our hands full with Arizona next week.
I'm not really worried about the stage. It's just a crucial game on the road. It's always tough to win on the road. So, every opportunity you get, you just need to make the most of it.
I don't know what it was, but I know when you tell 81 plays to 35 plays, I know it's tough. So our defense was on the field a long time. We couldn't get them stopped enough. That's something we're gonna have to go to work on and certainly improve upon.
We've had some games before that we've sat on the sideline, but I've never seen the third quarter like that, where you just feel like you didn't really let her out there in the second half, and we knew, you can kind of get away with it in the first or second quarter. You say, hey, we got to get something going. In the fourth quarter, he said, hey, it's time to go. We've got to go score. We were down 7 and went to our 3 wide receiver package on first and second down as opposed to just a third down, and wanted to try to take advantage of some of that man coverage. They really doubled Reggie about all the entire game. So nothing to take away from that rookie corner, but they gave him safety help. So I never like it when they say, boy, somebody, a player took Reggie Wayne out of the way. It was him and a safety and a linebacker together. So out of respect to Reggie, there were some other guys that had to win. And Dallas, boy, he was huge, and nothing like starting the first play of the game with a touchdown. And Dallas, I was glad we got that one in.
It's tough, and give credit to our defense. They had, they are out there for probably over 100 plays, and for that last drive, I know they're tired, and for them to come up with those plays and keep them from scoring was just huge, and just tremendous effort, and it was just a great effort all around, offense, defense, especially. This was definitely a great road team win.
Whatever need to be done, we got to do it. Third down, fourth down, somebody make a play, a sack, fumble, whatever need to be done. That's what we needed to do, and we was able to make a play at the end.
It was one of the more odd games I've ever played in, and on the sideline we're thinking, man, we got to get our defense a break, and then we hit a big play and get down and score a touchdown or kick a field goal really quickly, and you're thinking, man, we're just killing our D, but those guys battled to the very end, and we got enough points on the board to win.
Hats off to them, preparing, and the game plan was good. And that's football. Sometimes it's a grind. Sometimes it comes down to the last play. Sometimes the scheme that you go into the game with, doesn't necessarily work the way that you wanted it to work, but just at the end of the day, you come up with that W, it doesn't matter.
Waiting my opportunity, that's kind of how it is. Some games you'll get a ton of them, some games you're not. This is one of the occasions where we didn't get many, so we just have to take it. Whenever we get the ball, take advantage of it, and we still left some opportunities, out there. We had a couple of 3 and outs, and that's never good. So when we get the ball, whether it's 6 possessions, 4 possessions, we got to make do with it.
It was a big run for us there that he popped through and scored for us. It was a real gutty run. We hadn't been able to get many yards on the ground, but he gave us a little spark in there. And obviously, he's a guy that understands our system, even though he's a young guy like Collie and like Pierre Garçon. They find a way to get the job done.
Practice helps a lot, and like I said before, the play I scored on, we must run hundreds of times in practice. So, it's nothing new, and the offensive line did a great job, and made my job a lot easier.
They were blitzing, and which is, it really hadn't blitzed much the whole night. So we caught them. They're blitzing. They're bringing a lot of guys. Potentially could be bringing more than you have to block. So you got to get it out of your hands. So. Just saw the opportunity to get the ball in Garçon's hands, and Pierre, has got that kick return, punt returning ability. So you like to get the ball in his hands, and as soon as he got the ball in his hands, that's what he kind of turned it into. Good blocking downfield. He did a great job finding the end zone.
It's a lot of pressure, but that's what you play for. So at the big moments you can make a big play, but you got to stay in there. Keep getting open. So when he does go to you, you're not surprised, and you're covered. So it's great. Great call, great audible by Peyton to get that screen to Garçon, and everyone did their assignment, made the blocks, and you're not catching him. He's probably the fastest guy on the field. So it was a huge play.
They were playing so far off. We had no idea why they were playing so far off. But it was a great call. It was a great play. Pierre did a great job just getting the ball and getting upfield.
It looked like they were going to blitz. Peyton called a great check and audibled us out of that, and you know, just it worked out perfect. They blitzed, and we had 2-on-2 outside, and Garcon made a great cut and took it all the way to the house.
No matter what the situation is, you know, especially this early, man, everybody's, you know, pretty much in the hunt right now, you know, so, you know, it's going to be a grinder from here on out. Everybody just have to do their job, and hopefully we just keep the wheels running.